Welcome everyone to Unity of the Blue Ridge. I'm Reverend Gabby and this is Reverend Barbara Ann. And now Reverend Barbara Ann is going to do our blessing of the children.
Okay, great that you're with us today. Get still, go within your heart, and hear these words. We love you. We bless you. We appreciate you. And we behold the divinity in you.
Excellent. So this week we're continuing our series on learning how to go within and to meditate and to listen for God's voice or guidance or Spirit's guidance. And so this lesson is about practicing our listening. Oh, but first, there's a song about that I'd like to share with you.
Bring light into your heart and go deep within. Listen, listen to that small, still voice. Listen, listen, still your mind. Listen to your intuition. Let your spirit guide. Bring light into your heart and go deep within. Listen, listen to that small, still voice. Listen, listen, still your mind. Listen to your intuition. Let your spirit guide. Listen, listen to that small, still voice. Listen, listen, listen.
Well, boys and girls, do you know that Reverend Gabby wrote that song for all of us? Isn't that beautiful? Reverend Gabby, that just opened my heart. That verse about listening is so important. So thank you for sharing that beautiful song with us and for creating it and for blessing us with that beautiful, beautiful song. Well, we're going to start this week's lesson off with a Bible verse that says, "A wise man will hear and increase in learning." It's Proverbs 1:5. Will hear an increase in learning. That means as you listen and you hear the voice of God, what you'll increase in is your knowing of how magnificent you are, how that love of God is within your heart, and how that makes your life so much better. So let's be wise and listen to that inner voice. But to this week's lesson, it's about practicing not only that inner voice, but how to make your ears grow to listen to what's around you. Because as you learn to focus on sounds outside of you, it's going to help you focus on that small, still voice within you. And the first thing I'm going to share with you is from this book called Breathe Like a Bear. Well, that looks like fun. And we're going to open up to this page. Well, look at that elephant. That elephant's got really good ears, and it says, listen, sit up tall, take a long breath in, and let it all the way out. Hold your body really still. Listen. What do you hear? Close your eyes for a minute so you can really focus. What sounds are around you? If you listen even more, what do you hear? Take a long breath in and let it all the way out. So this is just reminding us about how important it is to focus, to really concentrate on what you might hear. And now I have a little game that I'm going to share with you. It's called Mindful Games for Kids, and then we'll Reverend Gabby and I will give you something to do this week so you can really practice. But this one from Mindful Games for Kids calls. Now look at these ears, my big bat ears. Now, this game helps you focus on your sense of hearing. It helps quiet your mind and body so you can pay special attention to the sounds around you. And that's what we want you to do. We want you to really see if you can focus on what's going around you and listen. So here are the steps. Pretend you're a bat. Well, that's fun right there. Pretend you're a bat with great big ears and hearing even the smallest of sounds. Take a deep breath in through your nose and then out through your mouth. Notice if you could hear your breath coming in and out. Yes. Check in to make sure your body is relaxed. If not, take more deep breaths in to calm your body so you can be very focused like a bat. Now, stand or sit very still. Start to count how many different sounds you can hear. So that's kind of like what we would like you to do this week. All right, you're going to see if you can still yourself and really listen to what's going on. Now, if I just stopped for a moment and I was focusing on sounds, I would hear my computer. I might hear the ceiling fan. I might hear the ticking of the clock, but I have to be very still. Reverend Gabby, remember we practiced breathing in and listening and going within?
Yes.
And so that's really the same way that they're going to practice this week. We're asking you to take a deep breath, go within, and listen to the sounds. You know what? Every room in your house has a different sound if you listen. You've got a refrigerator in some rooms. You may have different kinds of clocks in some other rooms. You might hear people talking. You might have some pets moving around. But what we would like you to do this week, we've got a download for you that looks like this. All right, now look at those ears. Those are great looking ears, aren't they? It says, what can I hear when I walk around my house, my yard, my neighborhood? So what we would like you to do this week is to, first of all, get yourself calm. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and relax. Roll your ears. They can get as big as this ear. And listen to the sounds in your house, in your yard, and in your neighborhood. And make a list of everything you hear. Because remember, the better you get at hearing and focusing, the better you're going to get at hearing God's voice inside of you. And then you're going to grow. You're going to grow in God's love, and your life certainly gets better and better. So that's our challenge this week. I'm going to practice. Reverend Gabby, are you going to grow those ears this week too?
I am. And I wonder if we can see what the smallest sound that we can hear, like the furthest away one that we could hear. Like sometimes you can hear like really far away, somebody has like a lawnmower or something, but it's very far in the distance, or a dog barking houses and houses away. The obvious ones are, clatter that's happening in your own house, but you could even try to see who could hear the farthest.
Well, now that sounds like a fun game. That's good, Reverend Gabby. That's it. Boys and girls, challenge your family. Have everyone sit down to a listen party and see what you can hear. And then maybe make a list and share it with us. That sounds great. Thanks, Reverend Gabby. Well, boys and girls, have a good week, and we'll talk to you next time. Bye.
All right, and now is our time for our prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. Wherever we are. Oh, wait, I did it wrong.
We
Take
know
3.
God is
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, something about God. All
Oh,
right,
that's a good blooper. Could you put that in? Okay, good.
totally. Okay, here we go.
All right.
Let's try. Time. Wait a minute, let me do it again. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, we know God is. Bye, everyone. Have a great week.